it's still a bit hard for me to express myself in Chinese.
But you can say a lot of words right now, like I'd say.
我会说一点儿。
在大学你专业是什么？
How did the English come into your life?
It was in 2013 when I was starting 8th grade. My mom actually told me that I should enroll in an English course because she always wanted me to speak in the language.
Après le français, qu'est-ce que tu as appris?
Bon, véritablement, après le français, j'avais appris l'espagnol.
Was it a challenge for you to learn Spanish? O solo cuando
No,
tenías tiempo?
Español es una lengua que empecé a estudiar en 2017.
After Italian, you decided to learn German?
Ja, auf Deutsch. Jetzt werde ich sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch, weil ich mag diese Sprache. Engagea kuzela kumbundo mukonda.
Olá pessoal, sejam mais uma vez bem-vindos ao canal Angopolyglot. Eu sou Bernardo Sevino e Keinado Kanza e este é mais um Angopolyglot Podcast. Hoje eu estou com mais um convidado super top. E esse é daqueles que eu queria ter muito cedo. Afonso Sabuca. É um dos primeiros poliglotas que eu conheci quando comecei com a jornada do Angopolyglot. Ou seja, eu queria conhecer poliglotas angolanos, eu comecei a pesquisar por poliglotas e percebi, através de um vídeo, que o Sabuca era um rapaz interessante. Já faz um tempo que eu queria trazê-lo aqui, mas por causa da agenda do tempo não foi possível. Mas hoje eu trouxe aqui para ele nos contar definitivamente, detalhadamente, até onde línguas o levaram. E claro, vamos falar também do processo de aprendizagem do Sabuca e não só. So guys, without further ado, Sabuca, welcome to Angopolyglot Podcast.
All right, thank you very much. Actually, it's a pleasure to be here today. And so here I am to tell them a story concerning languages.
Wow, it's been a while, bro.
Okay, definitely.
I always wanted to have you here, and due to time schedule constraints, it was not possible. But today you're here.
Yeah, thanks God we're here.
Okay.
And let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wow, that's good, bro.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. Wow. We keep on. We keep doing that because it's good. It's amazing. So, Sabuca, you know, I did a short introduction about you.
Yeah.
It was not all the things that you are. So before we continue, Guy, please introduce yourself to my audience. Who are you exactly in the languages that you speak?
Hi, everybody. My name is Afonso Sabuca. I'm 27 years old. I'm a graduate in international relations. I'm an international relations specialist and a polyglot and an economics teacher. I've been learning English for more than 13 years. Actually, I've started with English in 2013, and learning a language was always a passion of mine. And I think that since the moment I started learning language, a lot of things have changed in my life, because through languages, I met to know like a lot of people. I got to know a lot of people, and here I am to tell my story. Yes.
Wow, that's great, bro. I love it. So, how did English come into your life, bro? This is the first question. How did the English come into your life?
It was in 2013 when I was starting 8th grade. My mom actually told me that I should enroll in an English course because she always wanted me to speak in the language.
Okay.
Then I had to enroll in an English course. I started learning English in 2013 at O'Neill Center. Then I gave up at the first moment because I realized that English was really hard, and then I didn't know like the importance of learning languages.
Okay.
But then in 2015, I went back to my studies. I started studying English again, and finally I completed my English course. And in 2016. Fortunately, I could finish my English course, and then I did a training to become a teacher too. Yes.
Okay. At that moment, did you realize that you were a guy keen, interested to the languages, or you just learn English? Okay, good. It's good to learn English.
I mean, English was the doorway for me to learn other languages. So when I was done with English, so I got the curiosity also to learn French.
Okay.
This is why this was the moment that I started learning French. I bought some books at home and I started reading it. But in 2020, when the pandemic came, I was free. I had nothing to do. So I said, nah, now is the best moment for me to learn language, because I was attending college, and in that moment I had nothing to do. We were just staying indoors. We were not allowed to go outside. Yeah, and then I realized, no, this is the perfect moment for me to start picking up languages. So I started with, I mean, in that moment, I could speak already English and French and Spanish.
French,
and Spanish.
But French, how did French come? So you could speak English, okay, and what was the first moment that you realized, okay, now I speak English, now this is the second language I'm going to pick up?
No.
Like French, how did it happen?
It was in 2016. But I started mastering the language in 2017. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like French was the fastest language I've learned.
Okay.
Because I only took like 5 months to actually like speaking the language.
Was it self-taught or did you
No,
attend
it
school?
was self-learning.
Self-learning?
Yeah, it was self-learning.
How? I think that you were 19 at that
in
time?
2000, I was 19, yes.
19? How
19.
a 19 boy become a self-taught guy?
Yeah, because I always got this passion. First and foremost, I'm a very self-taught person.
Yeah.
I like to learn languages or things by myself. Even though I can have like some tutorship, people can actually teach me something, but that curiosity in order to enhance my language's ability. So I started learning French. But French was super easy due to that connectivity that the French has with Portuguese. So it didn't take me too much time to learn it. So I started learning by myself, watching a lot of videos on YouTube. And then I had to get to know like some people who speak the language. I started talking to them in order to know how the language is, what was in that moment. So I started speaking French. So
at that moment,
I practiced a lot, yes.
Was there someone who inspired you, who encouraged you like to keep learning a bunch of other languages?
Yeah, it was like a friend of mine. His name is Dario. Like he was somebody who I met first like, I mean, I already knew that he could speak English. Like he could speak English perfectly. But one day, like I was in a debate about English, so I met him and he told me now I can speak 5 languages. Just so that's amazing. Actually, you didn't know him, like because he's a very low key person. He inspired me a lot because I realized how can this guy speak like 5 languages? I said, nah, that is my moment. I'm gonna give it a try. So
where did you grow up, bro? Where did you grow up?
I mean, I've been raised. I was born in Malange, but I've been raised in Boa Vista.
Boa Vista, it's Sambizanga.
Yeah, I mean that's not Sambizanga, but it's very close to Sambizanga.
It's very close to Sambizanga.
To Sambizanga.
I think Dario was the only one who inspired you.
Yeah, it was the only one because Boa Vista.
There was not like a bunch of people who could speak languages.
Boa Vista, it's a neighborhood, which is coined as a neighborhood of a lot of criminality and people don't care about learning, don't care about schools, all of this. But finally, like I had the opportunity, I had the chance to meet him. So yeah, we started practicing language together, and finally I reached a level that nobody has ever imagined.
Okay. So I know that you pursued international relations.
Yes.
Did it influence how?
Yes. Of course, this is one of the questions that I've been asked the most because before starting international relations, before picking up this major, I already could speak it. I already could speak English, French, and Spanish.
Wow.
Okay, that is the, of course, in high school I started like company management, but then I was actually like searching the market, what course would actually fit me in. And I realized that international relation was the best option due to the fact that in that time I already mastered like 3 languages, and I was told that languages, it's a great asset for somebody who is studying international relations because it's a tool that we use in order to communicate with people around the world, all of this. Yes.
So before you didn't know nothing like the importance of language
Yeah.
in this major.
Yes.
But when you enter these majors, you realize, oh my God, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I have the tools.
I said I was chosen to take this course actually. Yes.
Was it like a benefit? Was it something an advantage for you being inside, like among your colleagues?
Yes.
In the institution, we need this guy. We want this guy for this and that because he can speak these opportunities.
I mean, at college was something very easy because I had English and French as a subject, and for me it was a piece of cake because, I mean, they were super easy to me due to the fact that French in my college was one of the subjects that if you couldn't master that, you wouldn't succeed, you wouldn't pass.
Okay.
You wouldn't pass grade, all of this. And for me, it was a piece of cake because teachers, like, they always regarded me as somebody who could communicate so easily with the language, all of this. And they said, now you got to start more about politics and know more how the international arena really work. Due to the fact that diplomacy and geopolitics and geostrategies, it's something that you got to know apart from languages because language is a tool that you use in order to immerse in this. And for me, it was super easy because language was not like a beast of seven hats to me because I could already speak it. And so
you said something very important. You know, language is like an asset. Is a tool. It's a tool. And as a guy, as an international relation guy, without speaking like English or French or languages, it's like it's an handicap. It's an handicap. Okay. So English, good. And then you picked French. Après le français, qu'est-ce que tu as appris après le français?
Bon, véritablement, après le français, j'avais appris l'espagnol parce que l'espagnol, en fait, j'ai pas pris beaucoup de temps pour l'apprendre parce que l'espagnol, c'était vraiment facile. Parce que l'espagnol, bon, c'est une langue semblable au portugais et là, on a commencé à parler l'espagnol. Je pense que j'ai pris 2 mois ou bien 3 mois pour commencer à apprendre ou bien parler le français.
Le français. Est-ce que tu as une méthode est-ce que tu as utilisé quelques méthodes, une méthode spécifique pour apprendre le français ou l'espagnol? Bon,
en fait, avec le français, c'était beaucoup plus la lecture parce que j'ai beaucoup investi sur ça. Et j'avais commencé aussi à regarder les vidéos parce que quand j'avais commencé à apprendre le français, j'étais comme une personne qui est devenue fou. J'ai dit comme ça. Moi, je suis devant dans mon salon. Dans mon salon, je suis devant la télé et j'avais commencé à imiter l'accent pour beaucoup améliorer mon accent et tout ça. Et voilà, je regardais beaucoup de vidéos. J'ai beaucoup investi sur la lecture parce que la lecture, ça nous donne cette puissance de commencer à maîtriser la langue, toi, tu vois. Et avec le français, c'était pas très difficile parce que toi, tu sais que le français et le portugais, ce sont des langues sœurs. Ce sont des langues sœurs. Lorsqu'une langue est vraiment des sœurs avec l'autre, donc ça devient plus difficile, ça devient plus facile pour que nous, comme le portugais parlant, ça devient plus facile. Et avec le français, je dis que j'ai pas beaucoup d'histoire parce que le français, c'était vraiment, vraiment facile pour moi.
Tu as devenu professeur de français.
Ouais, en fait, parce
Comment est-ce qu'il a été cette expérience
on dit expérience véritablement. Bon, en fait, avec le français, c'était vraiment facile parce que le français, j'avais commencé et après 5 mois, j'avais déjà commencé à apprendre les langues aux autres parce que la langue, c'était vraiment facile pour moi que dans un instant, j'avais commencé à apprendre les autres. Et en fait, j'ai pas fait une formation pour devenir un professeur. Je suis devenu un professeur. On dit, je voudrais dire comment. Je suis devenu un prof de français parce que les gens dans mon quartier, ils m'ont demandé si je pouvais quand même les apprendre le français. Et donc, j'avais commencé à les apprendre des mots, bonjour, bon après-midi, comment ça va, on dit comme ça, et voilà.
Wow, c'est bon, c'est bon. Mais tu as aussi devenu professeur de français dans une école internationale?
Non, c'était dans un centre. C'était au Alpega. Alpega, ça veut dire... bon, en fait, j'avais commencé à la maison parce que j'avais eu des amis qui voulaient apprendre le français, donc ils sont allés à ma maison pour apprendre la langue. Et donc, après, j'étais invité pour commencer à apprendre au centre de formation Alpega. C'est là-bas que j'avais commencé mon histoire dans l'enseignement de la langue française.
Mais pour développer ton accent, parce que je vois que ton enfant, c'est très joli.
Ouais,
Très
merci
joli.
beaucoup. Hein.
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait? Est-ce que tu as un spécifique chaîne YouTube ou programme que tu as utilisé?
Bon, en fait, même cette question, j'étais beaucoup demandé à l'école ou bien à l'université par mes collègues.
Yeah.
Voilà, pour obtenir un accent, j'avais commencé à imiter, à copier le locuteur natif. Ça veut dire, il y a une chaîne très importante sur la télé, s'appelle le France 24.
Le France 24,
voilà,
oui.
il y a beaucoup de journalistes, donc quand ils commencent à parler, moi j'ai tenté d'imiter, voilà, cette inspiration. J'avais commencé, surtout pour obtenir la musicalité de la langue, parce que j'ai beaucoup investi sur la musicalité de la langue. Donc j'avais commencé à les imiter. Et en français, on appelle ça, en anglais, on appelle ça shadowing.
Yeah.
Ok, le shadowing, c'est comme bon.
Je parle.
Ok, et toi tu répètes.
Oui.
Mais avec le shadowing, on peut faire ça immédiatement. On parle dans le même temps.
Dans le même temps.
Il parle, je répète. Il parle, je répète. Et l'intonation, l'inspiration, faut toujours l'apporter pour que ça te donne l'accent. Et voilà, j'avais commencé. Et lorsqu'on imite, lorsqu'on écoute beaucoup, voilà, les sons, elles commencent à rentrer dans nos cerveaux. Et voilà, les cerveaux commencent à être habitués à ces sons. Et lorsque toi, tu parles, le cerveau va être connecté et toi, tu vas commencer à parler dans la même façon que tu as écouté. C'est ça que je fais pour améliorer mon accent et avoir ce type d'accent.
Comment est-ce que tu t'es senti la première fois que tu as parlé français? Wow, je parle français. Je peux comprendre
non,
le sentiment.
En fait, j'étais vraiment surpris en ce qui concerne ça parce que c'était vraiment facile. Parce que la capacité, c'était là. Et donc, bon, en fait, le français, c'est une langue que peut parler ici en Angola. Bon, je me suis rendu dans beaucoup de centres de formation. Il y avait beaucoup de profs congolais. La compréhension, pour moi, c'était la chose plus facile en français. Parce que le français même qui... bon, comme je dis, c'est une langue sert... avec le portugais, la compréhension c'était le mal. Même si je n'arrivais pas à parler, mais la compréhension c'était là, je compris tout, je comprenais tout, qu'est-ce qu'il dit. Mais j'étais vraiment surpris, pour dire la vérité, avec moi-même, parce que c'était une chose normale, parce que avant de commencer à apprendre le français, j'avais déjà tablé sur ma chambre, voilà, j'avais mis en papier sur la porte de ma chambre et j'avais compté le numéro de langue que je pouvais parler, que je pourrais parler. Ouais, j'écrivais, j'écrivais 19 langues. 19. Et mon frère, mon frère, il est rentré dans la chambre, il a commencé à lire la quantité de langues. Il m'a demandé, mais toi, tu vas être fou, toi, tu vas parler 19 langues comme ça? Il a dit, non, mais je vais le parler. C'est une question, il s'agit des temps. Donc, j'espère que
tu vas.
Ok, j'ai dit, non, je vais parler. Il dit, non, j'espère que toi, tu pourras parler vraiment 19 langues. Ouais, j'ai dit, maintenant on est là avec le français. Le français, c'est une langue très agréable. Moi, j'aime beaucoup le français.
Was it a challenge for you to learn Spanish? You know, Spanish is kind of a language too close to Portuguese. Some people think that we don't need to learn Spanish, but if you deep dive into Spanish, you understand, my God, we need to learn Spanish.
No, pero para mí es una broma. Cuando la gente dice eso, es una broma. No es verdad. No es verdad, porque español tiene, no voy a decir que tiene mucha diferencia, porque español es una lengua hermana de la lengua portuguesa, pero hay que conocer la lengua para que no mezcla la pronunciación o sobre todo la gramática, porque la gramática es un poco diferente de la lengua portuguesa. Entonces no vas a decir que no debes aprender, debes estudiar, debes leer para mejorar tu pronuncia, porque cuando hablas español no puedes poner muchas palabras en el portugués. Por ejemplo, tu español puede sonar como ¿Portuñol? portuñol, no portuñol, pero la gente que habla veramente el español va a decir que, ok, hablas muy bien, sabes decir algunas palabras, pero debes mejorar para que la gente te comprenda. Es decir, así. He oído cosas como esa porque el español es muy fácil, yo voy a hablar como ese, pero no es verdad.
Ellos no van a entender. Ya.
Sobre todo la pronunciación. Sobre todo la pronunciación. Hay que investir mucho en la pronunciación para que tengas una pronunciación muy bella, para que la gente que está escuchando, está hablando español, su español suena muy bien, es decir, es así.
¿Te recuerdas la primera palabra que has aprendido en español?
Tengo hambre.
Tengo hambre. ¿Te gusta?
Me gustó porque hacía algunos meses yo estuve con mis amigos en mi calle, en mi barrio, así, estuvimos jugando Nanterrit, que es un juego muy común de los barrios angoleños. Entonces estuve con ellos, empecé a hablar algunas palabras en español. Había mi amigo que dice, había un chavo, un tío que ha dicho, yo dije, tengo hambre. Él dijo, ¿qué es eso? Tengo hambre, ¿qué es eso? O sea, ya es decir, tengo fome. Pero, ¿qué lengua es esa? Español, estoy aprendiendo español. ¿Solo? Ok, muy bien.
¿Qué hacías? ¿Estudiabas todos los días o solo cuando tenías tiempo?
No, español es una lengua que empecé a estudiar en 2017. 17, cuando estuve estudiando en el Instituto de Economía de Luanda, pero no estudiaba todos los días. Es decir, cuando estoy solo, no tengo nada a hacer, empecé a leer, a investigar las palabras, sobre todo en español. La cosa que ha hecho la diferencia cuando comencé es que me gustaba mucho investigar sobre la pronunciación, porque mientras estudiaba la lengua, yo siempre quisiera hacer la diferencia para que mi español suenase muy diferente de la gente que habla el portuñol. Porque el portuñol es una mezcla, que tú vas a poner el ritmo, o sea, la musicalidad de portugués a español, pero no suena muy bien, sobre todo cuando voy a descubrir que la conjugación de algunos verbos no estás a poner de forma correcta, es decir, eso. Entonces, la gente que quiere verdaderamente hablar español hay que investir la gramática, porque los especialistas o los hispanohablantes van a decir, tu español suena muy bien, pero estás haciendo muchos errores en la pronunciación y en la gramática. Por supuesto, español es muy fácil para nosotros, portugués hablantes.
¿Fue más fácil aprender español o el francés?
Yo voy a decir ambas las lenguas.
Ambas las lenguas.
Fueron muy fácil para mí. Sobre todo el español, que es una lengua...
Por causa de esta similaridad.
Similaridad de la comprensión, toda la gente comprende. Porque español yo investigué mucho sobre la pronunciación, acerca de la pronunciación y la gramática también, porque he conocido una mexicana que después de hablar tanto con ella, nosotros...
¿Ha devenido? ¿Tu muchacha?
Pero no era mi muchacha, porque la distancia, estuvimos muy lejos uno de otro, estaba en México, pero su voluntad fue que yo fuera en México para verla, para empezar a hablar con ella y quizá tener una relación amorosa con ella, pero
no fue
la
posible.
distancia no fue posible, pero a veces hablo con ella en Facebook, en WhatsApp, a veces me envía muchos mensajes para decir, ¿cómo estás, mi amor?
Las ventajas de hablar.
Estas son las ventajas que nosotros políglotas, o sea, la gente que habla muchas lenguas, tenemos, porque cuando hablas muchas lenguas vas a descubrir cómo el mundo funciona.
¿Cierto? Vas a conocer mucha gente,
sobre todo la cultura también, porque las lenguas, los idiomas no son simplemente los idiomas, hablar, porque hay que también conocer las culturas de otros países
Cierto.
para que te familiarizas con ellas.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, it's amazing, bro. I'm enjoying that. I don't know you, but I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
So, bro, after Spanish, French, and English, you decided to dive into more difficult languages.
Yeah,
bro,
definitely,
man.
definitely.
I remember that I saw a video of you with a friend, and I think at the moment you were learning Italian, you were learning German,
Yes.
and you also
At the same time,
yeah,
yeah.
a bit of Chinese at that time.
Yeah.
Now I know that your Chinese is much
Yeah, it's really advanced.
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's really advanced. But you did learn Italian.
Yes, I did.
Mi
I
piace
did.
italiano, però non parlo molto bene italiano, mi piace molto. After Italian, you decided to learn German.
Yeah, it was German.
German's
yeah.
really hard,
I mean,
bro.
Definitely, man.
It's really
Definitely.
hard.
It's really hard. I mean, German is really hard due to the fact that, from the root of languages, like German, it's a language that is close to English.
Yes,
People said because they came from the same root, all of this.
Yeah.
But indeed, not.
Not.
If we compare German like to the pronunciation of
The
English, grammar,
rules, yeah.
centers,
English,
sentence
nothing.
structure, all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really very different. I mean,
Yeah.
they're really different.
Yeah.
They're really different. They're really different.
We have some proximity in English.
Yeah.
We say that, yeah, but
No,
So-
I mean that kind of closeness for
Yeah,
me, they're far
closeness,
away.
yeah.
They're
Far
I
away.
completely disagree.
Far
I mean,
away.
I'm not saying that the language it's very difficult. It's very complex. That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
complex.
Yeah, because nothing's hard for since you got discipline to learn a language. Of
Yeah.
course, you will learn that so
Yeah.
easily because discipline makes things easier.
and why German,
Yes.
bro? Why German?
Because I realized that Germany as a country, right? Germany, it's according to international economics, Germany has the biggest economy in Europe.
in Europe, that's
definitely.
true,
And
definitely.
German as a language, it's the most spoken language in Europe by
That's
native
true.
speakers.
Yeah, by native speakers.
Yeah, it's the most
And
language.
few people know that.
Yeah. It's the most spoken language in Europe. And since I was very fond of languages, I said, no, now I got immersed in German.
Yeah.
I got to learn that. Due to the challenges that I had to face
Yeah.
through the complexity of the languages,
Yeah.
I realized that's the language because it's very challenging and I love challenges, so I'm gonna learn it too.
Which level did you get?
I mean, indeed, like when I learn the languages, like I don't class myself
Yeah.
with levels. I don't care about levels. I just work really hard to learn. I don't care. Even like all the language I speak,
Yeah.
I don't know what level I am.
yeah,
People got to classify me like, oh,
Yeah.
your Spanish, it's in this level. It's A1. I don't care about, I just speak the language, just start, and I communicate. If by any chance I come across to somebody who tell me like, oh, your German is good, but you need to improve this. I will work on
That's
that
good,
very hard.
yeah. So,
because I don't like levels. I don't like
Have you
levels.
been practicing German?
I mean, not very frequently, but sometimes I talk to myself.
How does it happen? Can you just show off how do you do that? Maybe I can help you. But
Okay, no,
imagine that you are in your room and you need to practice your German.
Okay,
How would you start?
Okay, let's imagine like there's nobody right here. Like let's say like you're my mirror. Like I'm in
Yeah.
front of my mirror and I'm gonna start speaking a little German.
Yeah.
Ja, auf Deutsch. Jetzt werde ich sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch, weil ich mag diese Sprache. Aber ich denke, dass wenn ich habe die deutsche Sprache gelernt anfangen, es war schwierig, aber es gibt viele Dinge zu Deutschen sprechen. Ich werde sprechen viele Dinge, aber ich glaube mich, eines Tages werde ich die deutsche Sprache sehr fließend sprechen, weil ich mag diese Sprache und eines Tages werde ich auf Deutschland gehen.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, those are the sentences I actually like started speaking to myself because, of course, I can speak German, but
Yeah,
not in,
but-
I mean, the complexity of the language is really
So,
hard.
hast du Freunde hier in Angola, die Deutschsprache sprechen? Hast du Freunde?
Ja, ich habe keinen Freund.
Ja.
Ich habe keinen Freund, wer Deutsch sprechen. Aber wenn ich auf Facebook, auf WhatsApp, ich suche viele Personen, die Deutsch sprechen. Aber ich habe keinen Freund hier.
Welche Strategie benutzt du, um Deutsch zu lernen?
Ich sage, es gibt viele Methoden zu Deutsch sprechen. Zuerst, du musst mit dir sprechen, jeden Tag.
Das ist gut.
Aber lesen, das ist die beste Methode. Ich benutze zu dieser Sprache sprechen, aber ich denke auch, wenn ich zu meinem Hause ich anfange zu viele Personen zu hören, zu dieser Sprache besser sprechen.
Es gibt eine Website oder Apps, das du benutzt, um Deutsch
Ich
zu
benutze
üben.
viele Apps. Jetzt, ich benutze ein iPhone. Ich habe alles meine Apps gelöscht, aber ich denke, dass es gibt einen Channel, sehr important, sehr wichtig. Ich benutze, es ist Welle Deutsch.
Welle Deutsch.
Welle Deutsch, es ist
Ich kenne
eine...
nicht
No,
diese
ich
Kanal.
denke, du kennst du.
Welle Deutsch. Deutsch Welle.
Deutsch Welle.
Ich kenne, ja.
Deutsch Welle.
Ich kenne.
Aber zu meinem Haus, es gibt viele Bücher zu meinem Haus. Vielleicht ich lese ihnen, wenn ich habe Zeit, aber mein Zeit...
Duolingo. Benutzt du Duolingo?
No. Duolingo, das ist eine App,
Ja.
du mag ich nicht, weil ich benutze gerne viele Videos auf meiner Computer zu Pronunciation besser meine Deutsch.
Ja. Ich liebe Duolingo. Ich benutze Duolingo.
Du benutzt
Ich
Duolingo.
benutze Duolingo. Und es gibt einen Kanal von YouTube, das heißt... ich vergesse.
Du vergisst.
Ja, ich vergesse. Das ist... neu.
No, aber es gibt viele Polyglot auf YouTube. Ich kenne Luca Lampariello.
Ich kenne auch Luca. Ja.
Ich
Gabriel
vergesse.
Polyglot.
Gabriel
Steve
Polyglot,
Kaufmann.
es ist eine Person,
Lieber nicht.
ist sehr schwierig, aber es gibt viele Personen sehr wichtig.
Like Steve Kaufmann.
Ja, Steve Kaufmann,
Ja.
das ist eine Person, ich mag sehr.
Das ist gut.
Ja.
Und du glaubst, dass deine Italienisch und deine Deutsch,
Ja, welche Sprache ist
welche Sprache ist
ist
besser für dich?
Aber für mich werde ich sagen Italienisch, weil Italienisch, das ist ist nicht sehr schwierig für mich, aber wenn ich spreche Portugies, ich werde dich Italienisch. Weil auf Deutsch ich werde besser meine Deutsch. Es gibt viele Dinge, viele Worte zu können. Es gibt viele Dinge zu Deutsch sprechen, aber ich spreche besser Italienisch.
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 Voglio imparare italiano.
Perché vuoi imparare l'italiano?
Voglio imparare
Si
italiano.
parli
Non parlo
già
così bene.
l'italiano.
Voglio parlare italiano perché voglio parlare con persone con te, con altri
Con me,
poliglotti che parlano italiano.
Ci sono tanta gente che parla l'italiano, soprattutto qui nel nostro paese, però con l'italiano io voglio dire che l'italiano non è stata una lingua troppo difficile per me, come dicevo, perché l'italiano è una lingua troppo figa, tanti gente li parlano. Io mi ricordo quando ho cominciato a parlare l'italiano, ho conosciuto tanta gente di Milano, e ci sono stato un poliglotta che ha detto quando impari le lingue è troppo importante trovare un amore, perché sai che l'amore...
Luca Lamparello
ha detto che l'amore aiuta sempre.
Aiuta molto,
e quindi ho cominciato a parlare l'italiano. Non dico che lo parlo con tanta fluidità, perché l'italiano è una lingua sorella della lingua portoghese, però io parlo l'italiano troppo bene.
Hai trovato una ragazza italiana?
Non mai, perché sto cercando
una ragazza italiana.
Una ragazza italiana, perché ma il mio obiettivo non è questo. Il mio obiettivo è conoscere la cultura, la lingua, la gente. È più importante fare l'amicizia con la gente, perché l'amore è una cosa molto personale che la gente non deve parlare così, soprattutto in questa intervista.
O solo cercare per cercare.
Cercare, però l'italiano è una lingua troppo bella.
Troppo bella.
Soprattutto quando parli con un accento troppo avanzato. La gente va, quando parli l'italiano
ti fare i gesti.
Sembra come se stai cantando. Sembra come se stai cantando, e quindi per me...
Ti piace canzone in italiano?
Molto.
Conosci?
A volte lo scuto quando sono solo a casa, lo scuto molto, soprattutto per migliorare il mio accento, per migliorare il modo come parlo. È una cosa troppo bella.
Wow, that's great, bro. That's great, amazing, bro. So, now talking about language learning, bro. Do you believe that some people are born to learn languages and others no? I was not born to learn language. I cannot.
That's cap. I mean, discipline it's everything. Discipline it's everything.
Yeah.
Because if you don't give it a try, if you actually try to put this in your mind that I was not born to learn a language, I mean, the learning process is gonna become really difficult. I got a lot of people that see me like speaking a lot of language, and they say, you're really talented. You got the knack for languages. And I said, nah, this is something that I've trained and I embraced, the reality. But people are born to learn everything they want.
Wow.
Since of course, we got people who got that facility to learn languages so easily, because due to the fact that two brains do not think the same, and we have different brains. But still, if we invest, if we apply a lot of consistency, we will end up learning anything. And it doesn't come only from languages.
Sure,
it comes from everything in life. Since the moment we really want and realize that, I mean, if I apply a lot of discipline, of course I'm gonna learn it. Yeah, that is.
Bro, there are people, they say that they can learn languages in fluent level in months.
No.
Is that true? Do you believe, as a polyglot, how do you see language learning? Is language learning that easy, as some people say? Guys, now I speak this language, speak that language. In 1 month, this one, I can teach you in 1 month, 2 months, become fluent. We can speak in a certain amount of time. But 6 months, 2 months, 10 language. How do you see that, bro?
I mean, it has to do more with marketing. Because people are actually doing marketing. Imagine, for example, you got your company, you got your businesses, and you want to attract people in order to acquire your products. Then you need to invest your marketing. Even if it works lying or advertising like something that had a bad quality, you have to do it, because all you want is to make profits. And
I don't care if they're going to learn or not.
Yes, but I want to make profit. And this is something that happens, especially here in our community.
Yeah.
In our community, teachers tend to actually like disguise people, like to bamboozle. Let's say they tend to bamboozle people all the time by saying, "Oh, you're gonna learn language in 10 fluently." I mean, fluency. It's
like.
I mean, let me just find out the right word for that. Fluency, it's something that people actually don't understand it, because there's such a difference between like speaking a language well and being fluent. Yeah, because we have people who are fluent in Portuguese, but they don't know the language in itself. They don't know like in which environment they need to speak, in what set of terminologies. What I mean by that is that I can be fluent in Portuguese and not knowing like the rules of the language, grammar, and most importantly, how do we say that? Like level of languages. I know, for example, if I'm in this interview, I got to use my terminologies like this. The words I got to use, they need to be more professional. And professionalism counts a lot when it comes to speaking a language, because fluency just means that, I mean, actually the word fluency comes from the words flow, which means like, imagine, for example, you have a tap, you have a faucet, right? The water is actually like running without any barrier. We call it fluency, which means that the water is actually running out without any obstacles. The water is just flowing like this.
I remember when we were kids in the school, when we were talking about rivers.
Rivers. That is the flow. That is the flow. I mean, the water is running so deeply. There's no an obstacle. That is the concept of fluency. But still, when a person speaks the language fluently, it means like he can express himself without any difficulties.
Without getting stuck.
Without like murmuring like all of this. That is what fluency, even though he's making a lot of mistakes. But he's speaking the language.
I like it.
That is the concept of fluency. But doesn't mean that person knows the language perfectly and can speak the language in a very accurate way. Okay, that is the concept of fluency. But then for us, we got to combine all of this. We got to speak the language fluently, which means the words got to flow so easily without any obstacles, without any barriers. But we also need to know how to apply the right terminologies, formally or informally, and know the language. Invest in vocabularies. En français, c'est pas la même chose, parce que en français, on doit savoir véritablement quand on parle avec une personne le niveau des langues. Ça veut dire, je suis dans une interview, je vais utiliser ces vocabulaires, je vais pas utiliser la langue familière. Mais les gens qui disent, je vais t'apprendre le français, je vais t'apprendre une langue dans 6 mois, 4 mois, 5 mois. Non, ça c'est un mensonge. Je m'en fous de ça. Je m'en fous de ça. Donc, on doit investir sur la connaissance et le plus important, dans la professionnalité de la langue. Parler la langue d'une façon professionnelle et savoir si tu es dans une interview, dans quel environnement tu es, pour que les gens te comprennent vraiment bien. C'est ça.
Wow, bro, amazing. We like it looks like that we have said it all. But this guy still speaks Chinese, bro. It still needs to tell us how he did it. How this guy learned Chinese, bro. Unfortunately, 我不会说普通话. I can't speak Chinese. I don't know how he will show us his Chinese. 可以试试吗? Maybe we can try, but bro, you did learn Chinese.
Yes, I did. And, 第一，我一个人在可以学习中文，因为你知道中文很难，有很多安哥拉人他们学习中文很难。第一，我相信为什么我才会说中文？因为第一，我们知道在安哥拉有很多中国人。
Ele disse, em Angola tem muitas pessoas que falam chinês, porque que aprendeu chinês?
第二，中国和安哥拉他们是朋友，因为 安哥拉是一个国区，中国是一个国区，他们有这个关系，所以我在学习中文，我会说中文。
哇！
可是我觉得现在有很多中国人他们来安哥拉做生意，可是如果你会说中文的很好，你会有一个工作。
You know something, bro? You said something very interesting. At this moment, I can understand like 90% of what you're saying.
Yes.
But it's still a bit hard for me like to express myself in Chinese. But I can understand.
But you can say a lot of words right now, like I said.
我会说一点。
在大学你专业是什么？在大学你专业是什么？
我不。
可是我说了，比如说我在大学，我的专业是国际关系。第一，这个什么意思？在大学我在学习国际关系，因为国际关系很重要。现在我问你，在大学你学习什么专业？
我不懂。
Okay, I was just asking you like what was your major at college? What did you study?
葡萄牙。
葡萄牙语葡萄牙语
葡萄牙语。
有很多中国人他们说葡萄牙语很难，可是我们是安哥拉人，我们说中文很难。你觉得？
我觉得中文很难。
很难，为什么？
很难，因为中文是一个别的话。一个别的 How can I say language? I forgot.
语言，
一个别的语言
就是那我是普通语言。
Yeah. 为什么我说中文普通话很难？我不知道写。
你不会写？
我不会写普通话，因为但是很难，普通话写。我会说，可是写很难。
你知道，我很高兴，因为我知道你会说中文。可是我们都知道写中文很难，因为第一，如果你要写中文，第一你应该学习画很多。但我觉得学习中文很难，因为当时我觉得现在这是一个机会的很好。为什么？因为我们有很多中国人来我们的国区，所以你开始学习中文，你有很多机会，你的中文练习。Okay, but what I was saying is that learning Chinese, it's really hard, but it's very important and it's very easy because once the country is full of Chinese people, you can easily practice your Chinese. But for me, like,
为什么你开始学习普通话？
因为我很喜欢语言，可是我觉得学习普通话很重要。因为我们有很多中国人来我们的国区做生意。第一，我要知道，我要认识中国。一个天，我要请中国人来。
你现在有一个工作？
现在我有工作。现在我有一个工作，因为我是老师。我教近期我在一个国际学校工作，我的工作是老师。
在你的工作有很多人他们会说普通话？
没有，因为这个国际关系，可是我觉得有一个中国人，可是他是学生，他不是老师。在我的学校工作。有少的中国人，他们是女人，他们是男人，他们是中国人。可是我不跟他们说话，因为他们 他们忙，他们做他们的东西啊。
谢谢。também marrant, também你说também marrant？
我说他们忙，
他们忙，他们忙
they're very busy.
Yeah,
like,
忙，他们忙，
他们没有时间
他们
跟我说话。
嗯，
他们没有时间跟我说话。
não tem
Yeah, they
tempo.
ain't got no time to talk to me. They
to
have
you.
no time.
Wow,
to talk to me.
guys, I think I need
No,
to
you
keep
you
studying
actually
Chinese,
get it.
bro.
Yeah, you got to invest
I
more in your
understand. I need
Chinese.
to invest more in my Chinese,
你
bro.
懂，你说，你会说一点点。
Yeah.
这个非常好。
Yeah,
非常好。
现在我要
们喜欢
学习。
No, 你应该，
Yeah.
你应该。
Bro, I'm so proud. You know, I'm so proud of me speaking Chinese with this guy. Man. I think I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do more for my Chinese and things like that. So Chinese is giving you some opportunities, right?
Yeah, I mean, not opportunities at all, but I got to know like a lot of Chinese people. I had the chance to teach Portuguese to
Chinese people.
for some Chinese people,
It was
children.
like
Yeah,
help
it was
for you.
amazing. It was helpful due to the fact.
You know, my friend, I told that I have a friend who was working with you at Cedar.
Yeah.
He told me that one day there was a situation with a child.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
sick,
yeah, I
but
remember.
the child was Chinese.
Yeah,
You, the
yeah.
one who really helped.
Yeah. I mean, working at Cedar's International School of Angola was such a great opportunity for me due to the fact that it was my first international school.
Yeah.
And I mean, this story was something that actually I really loved. I will never forget it. It reminds me a lot.
Yeah.
There was a day like the school welcomed a child, a child like who couldn't speak no Portuguese,
No
neither
English.
English nor
Yeah.
English, neither Portuguese nor English, and the kid was really was not comfortable with the environment, listening to a lot of people speaking a different language, and she was like actually starting to make trouble.
Yeah.
And she was crying a lot. And this moment, like I was in the school, I went right there to sign my contract, all of this, and all of a sudden I was told that there was a Chinese, even with translation tools, she was not getting us.
Yeah.
And I went right there. I went there to talk to her. I said, "What's going on?"
What was
in Chinese?
Do it. Imagine that you are going there and say what you say to her in Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I stepped into the class and I was like, 你好,你怎么样? Okay, at the first moment I said, 你好,你怎么样? She was like, she looked at me like this, like,
This guy can speak Chinese.
no. But then, because it was just a few words, because even people, when you want to realize that if that person speaks in language, saying 2 words, 2 sentences, like, it's not enough.
Yeah.
This is why she looked at me like this. What is he saying? Like, and I was like, 你怎么样? 有问题吗? Okay, and then she replied to me,我在这我们很珍惜我要 Okay, I said, okay, and then we started communicating. We started communicating, and then I solved the problem. I took her out of the class.
Man,
and
you got the deal.
Yeah, and we were walking around the class, and then like she was like, I mean, at that moment she got really
That
happy.
was your first day
My first day what?
in the school?
No, it was not my first day. It was my second year. I went right
your
there to
second
sign my
year.
contract.
Okay.
And then we had this situation. And then like the Portuguese teacher who was teaching like Portuguese to some Chinese boys, he was like, bro, you gotta come and help me. So
you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Even though my role was not to teach Portuguese, I started
but you did it, bro.
Yeah, due to language.
Thanks to language, you did it.
I did it. It was
different.
amazing because there was the kid, like the kid wants to jump out of the school. Like there was the fence of the school and he wanted to jump out because he wanted to leave the school.
My God.
He was feeling not comfortable being in that environment, listening to a lot of different people speaking different languages. He was really making a trouble. He made a mess in the school, even with the invigilators, like trying to prevent him, to jump out of the fence of the school, but he wanted to. But then I went right there, I was translating, I was talking to him.
It.
No, I said, nah, you gotta be right here. You got to wait for your parents. They're coming to pick you up. And then you'll be home sooner. Yeah.
Wow, bro. Thank you, bro. You know, time is running away. Newton, how much time do we?
55.
What? 55 for conversation?
Yeah.
Only 55 minutes?
So it seems like we got a lot to talk. No, but how many times left?
No. Only 25, I don't believe.
55.
55. Oh, okay.
55.
I was, in my head was 25.
Nah, 25.
55.
Nah, 55,
Oh, we have
yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes left. We
Yeah,
have
5 to 9 hours, yeah.
5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Bro, I know you got a message.
Yeah, for
You
real.
got a message.
And Banda, I also didn't share about my story about concerning to local languages, like.
Yeah, Kimbundu,
we forgot. Yeah.
Let's go to Kimbundu, bro.
It's very important. It's very
bro,
important.
I remember
Yeah.
I saw you when I at the beginning I'm a headhunter. I'm a headhunter, bro.
Yeah.
When I was like head hunting,
Yeah.
when I was hunting
For
polyglots,
polyglots, yeah.
I saw you at that time. I understood that you were keen to African languages.
Yeah,
you were
definitely.
interested to African language because the first one that you were trying to learn that time was Swahili.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was the first language, African language.
But years later, you decided to learn Kimbundu.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I see that you are really addicted to Kimbundu.
Yeah.
How is it? How is this experience going?
I mean, learning Kimbundu is a challenge due to the fact that we have a few books, a few like resources to learn the languages. And it happens a lot with our African or local languages.
Yeah.
But Kimbundu was very easy to me because it doesn't have like, the language doesn't have those, complexities, all of this, the pronunciation is super easy. So I had to look for people on Facebook, on WhatsApp that could teach me some Kimbundu, and thanks God I enhanced my level in Kimbundu. I started learning Kimbundu. Even though I was born in Malange province, but I left the province very, very young. And definitely like with the influence of my mother, my parents, all of these, like I can communicate. I'm not in a very advanced level, but I can communicate. And I started in 2021, and so far I can communicate.
And I see that you are consistent. You keep
I'm very
learning.
consistent. Even though my time is really scarce. I'm still learning it every day. When I see a message on the group, I try to participate. I try to communicate. Yeah.
And talking about time, when you look at yourself, the guy that you were 5 years ago and the guy that you are now, in terms of like time to learn language.
C'est vraiment difficile en fait.
Maintenant, c'est vraiment
difficile. Okay, I'm gonna communicate in English because this is the most common language. I'm 27 right now. And this year,
bro. I didn't. You were getting old, bro.
Yeah,
you were getting old,
right?
When I know him was a kid. Now he's getting old, man.
I was 19. Or 18. Like, I'm 27, and this year I'm gonna be 28.
Man, you're a man.
I'm getting old, which means that when I was 18, 19, 20, 21,
you had time.
I had a lot of time. Because I was not actually working. Actually, I was a freeloader. I was depending completely on my parents to feed me. But right now I got to feed myself. Yes. I mean, for people who actually like free, they don't have anything to do. That is the best moment for them to start learning languages. Because when we reach out this age, it becomes really difficult for us due to the fact that we gotta match English languages learning with work. It's really difficult. This is why, like, I'm not saying that even being in this age working, it's gonna be impossible for me to start a language.
But it's hard.
I had more facility when I was 18, 19, and I didn't like a lot of worries, schools, relationships.
I've been told.
It's really difficult.
I've been talking a lot about relationships.
It was. I mean, but thanks God that I could manage like to take advantage at that time. But right now it's really complex.
Right now you just keep improving.
But going back to local languages, like, I think like since Angola has 9 ethnicities, it's very important for each one of us like find out their ethnicities in order to pick up the language, because this is something that people actually speak the most. How come like you speak a lot of foreign languages, but you don't speak
your
a local language?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
I can. emengejia kuzela kimbundu. Emengejia kuzela kimbundu mukonda kimbundu dizu dietu. Ngasolo kudilonga kimbundu mukonda dizu dietu. Emengala ni vontade kulonga omindelo dimi diete bukashuka dimi ya kimbundu.
Wow.
Yes.
Guy, it's amazing when you see a polyglot like investing, working
in local language.
It's really nice. That's amazing. You know,
it's really nice.
Actually, I've been in the same situation as you. I've been trying to master Ubuntu, which is my native language. My father's language. You know.
I mean that debate about native language.
Forget about it.
But let's say native.
Let's say native because
Portuguese was enthroned, was introduced, like was forced.
Yeah, was forced to have. You know, I've been trying to start Ubuntu. I've been facing the same problems as you. Materials, people, and things
resources,
like that. Resources. Thank you. Resources and something like that. It has been hard to find in order to keep improving. But we have to, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to.
We definitely. And for me, it's a matter of time. I mean, I think.
Slowly
I'll get the fluency. I'll speak that with accent and everything. I promise.
I mean, Jongola kuvangula Ubuntu. As you guys say Mekonda, and we say, oh, now I forgot. I know that Mekonda in Kimbundu is
no, we say Mukonda.
Mukonda, yeah. I know Mukonda is why.
Why?
No, because.
Okay.
Why and because? Right?
No,
because.
For why we say Mukonda Jai? Because we say Mukonda.
Yeah. You say Dijina Diame. Like my name is.
Dijina
in
Diame.
Ubuntu we say Onduko Yange. Yeah. And we have some similarities. Ubuntu and Kimbundu.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know, all the Bantu languages, they really got that resemblance.
Yeah, you know, and I've been using like some YouTube channels. We don't have a bunch of them, but I've been using some YouTube channels. And also there is an app. A guy created an app, but the first time that I saw an app of African languages, it was Brazilian guys. That was really strange for me.
Pero ellos han investido mucho en eso porque a ellos los gusta cercar o hacer buscadas acerca de las culturas africanas y todo eso. Razón por la cual han investido mucho en ellos.
Cierto. Donc, quand j'ai écouté ça, j'ai dit non, c'est pas un Ubuntu. Il faut.
Non. Même la prononciation est vraiment différente.
Oui.
Ouais, parce que pour eux, ils peuvent prononcer, mais ils vont pas prononcer comme leur critère natif.
Oui.
Mais
l'intonation.
Voilà, la langue. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui parlent vraiment la langue, ils commencent a corriger. Non, devi parlare questo. Kimbundu è questo. Parlare così.
Non parla così.
Non parla così.
Pero ellos han hecho alguna cosa.
Una cosa muy buena porque a ellos les gusta hacer buscada, es lo más importante. Pero aquí también tenemos mucha gente que hace muchas buscadas, están haciendo muchas
Tenemos
cosas.
Tenemos un niño angoleño, él ha creado un app. I forgot the name of this application, but it's really useful, you know. App, it is the name. It teaches local languages.
Oh, definitely. Oh, that's nice.
I forgot the name. Yeah, maybe when I remember, share it with you.
Okay,
you
no
know?
problem.
Yeah, but it's good. I hope that you keep target your your Kimbundu.
Yeah, definitely.
Language.
I will.
I'm sure that you will because you're amazing, bro. You're amazing.
Okay.
All the languages. I like people when they say I speak one language, it actually speaks the language.
Yeah,
it
for
does
real.
speak.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, 你会说普通话，你说中文。Yeah. 你说很好。
Okay.
Yeah.
可是我要重费我的中文。可是我觉得普我，所以每天我应该是中文。可是我不显示我觉得我的中文不充裕，所以我应该是中文。
你要去北京？
No，我没去北京，所以我觉得一个天我要去中国。
你知道我去了北京？我去了北京。
我觉得我看你啊，我看你啊，这个有很多视频在 YouTube， 在 YouTube， 我觉得我看你了，
很漂亮，
很漂亮的，
很漂亮啊！因为我觉得我现在要学习普通话，因为我要
你有了这个机会去北京，现在你应该去很多中国，可是我觉得你去北京的时候，你认识很多人。很多中国人，他们觉得你的中文怎么样？
你的中文很好，可是我知道我的中文很好，我有了机会，一个中国人说，跟一个中国说。普通话你知道我？
那我知道。
You understand？
你认识了一个中国人会说中文的很好，会说普语的很好。普语啊。
我的中文？
那我说了，你去北京的时候，你看了，你认识一个中国人会说中文的很好，是不是？
Tu disseste que os chineses falaram que eu falo muito bem
No,
chinês.
I said when you were in Beijing, you met a Chinese person who could speak Portuguese very well. That's what you mean, no?
No. Yes, I did find someone.
Yeah.
I did find someone who could speak Portuguese very well.
Yeah.
But it was not in Beijing. It was in Wuhan. Wuhan. It was in Wuhan. But you know something? It's very hard to find people who can speak Portuguese in China.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The secret is, if you want to go to China, you better learn a bit of Chinese.
Yeah.
I did it, and it was really helpful for me.
No, it was really helpful.
The little Chinese I knew helped me a lot.
A lot, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
I was like a guide for my friends, you know, even though I was not like a fluent guy.
Yeah.
But things like...
you know what is interesting about it?
How much is it?
Yeah.
Where is...
okay,
hello.
Yes.
I want the... 我要这个. No, 我要别的,一个别的. Yeah, it was really helpful. No, 别的.
东西啊.
How much is it in Chinese? Yeah, that was really helpful. Yeah, that was really helpful, you know? Yeah. Okay, bro. I think that now we have to wrap up.
Yeah,
we need
definitely.
To wrap up.
Time is
time
not
is
enough.
Moving.
Time
but
is
you know,
really
I
sparse.
love it.
Yeah.
One of the things that I love the most is that you're really polyglot because you love speak the language. I could feel it, you know.
I mean, I speak. I mean, even though like throughout the languages I mentioned right here and I was speaking about right here, one of the things I like the most about myself, I'm a very fearless person. I don't care about if I make mistakes.
Yeah, that's it.
I just go ahead.
Yeah.
I just go ahead. Even for my German. Even for my German, like I would just
language is about it, bro. It's about it.
The more mistake you make, the more you
learn. Yeah. That's the secret. Yeah. That is the secret. I still don't know how to say secret in Chinese, but I will learn. Yeah. But bro, that's the secret. When you learn a language, make mistakes. Yeah, I like Steve Kaufman because of this.
Yeah, don't make mistakes on purpose.
Yes, the guy is fearless.
Yeah, don't make mistakes on purpose. Yeah.
Only make just for learning. When you're in the beginning, when you are learning language, speak, and it will how maybe someone will like, okay, don't say like this.
Yeah, be brave and be fearless.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Make it,
bro. Afonso Sabuca.
Yeah.
A polyglot, polyglota de mãos cheias. Guys, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be there waiting for you. If you want to learn Chinese, you can talk to Sabuka.
Yeah.
Now he's got Sabuka Academy. He can help you with Chinese, Italian.
I'm sorry.
Say, bro, say.
Yeah. I'm a founder of Sabuka Academy. If you guys wish to learn any language, just talk to me. I mean, through the language I mentioned right here, if you really wanna learn any language, just talk to me, right? And most importantly, anything about economics, international relation, because apart from being a polyglot, I'm also an international relation specialist, economics, because for economics, I use Cambridge curriculum, IB curriculum, any type of curriculum, whether it's Maplebird, just talk to me. We here and yeah, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Guys, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay.
Wow, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It was an